Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 19 of Crusader Kings 2. We're still battling on to try and form the Empire of Britannia. There's a few little waifs and strays that we need to sort of pull into the realm so that we can grab a little bit more land to try and form that empire. One thing that we are going to do, and I said this at the end of the last video, we're going to change our focus. We've been on hunting for a while now. We haven't really managed to grab the white stag. Now it is quite nice having this focus because it does give us +1 health, which helps us live a little bit longer. But we have got a relatively decent heir, which is a good thing. We are getting some good martial bonus from that. I think it might be worth switching over to something else though. Pretty pointless going for family. Getting the extra diplomacy is nice. Getting the extra health, again, it would sort of offset losing the health from hunting. The problem is with that, the fertility doesn't make any difference because we don't have any lovers and the wife is too old now to bear children. I could just stay on hunting focus for now. It certainly is one of the best ones. Sometimes going for stewardship is quite a nice one to get. I think we will grab that for a little while, maybe. We will lose a little bit of martial, which is problematic. No, actually, I think we're going to stick with hunting. I don't really want to lose the martial because then I'll start losing some of my personal levies. The reason why it's nice sometimes to go for stewardship is you can get a random event that essentially gives you a very, very cheap to build castle. And, you know, we could build, that'd be nice to get, but I don't really think we need to worry about that right at this moment. So we'll just carry on. We will make sure that all of our council members are busy doing something somewhere, and they are. We still haven't got this claim down here on Cornwall yet. I bet you're still not willing to become a vassal. No, mainly because of the difference in ranks and stuff. We definitely need to try and drag Cornwall in. We're actually up to our full strength now with our retinue, so we'll just keep stomping around and just trying to scare these raiders off. We might catch them. No, we didn't catch them. It's usually enough to make them run away. I mean, the truth is, I don't actually want to engage them, because if I engage them, I lose men, and if I lose men, then I have to pay to reinforce it. But it's certainly not a bad idea if you can just sort of scare them off. If approaching them is enough to make them run away, it's a good thing. So we will keep doing that for a little while. There we go, he's running away. We might even catch him. No, he's got away. But again, that's fine, because he's now going to move away. He's probably going to come down here, so you do spend a lot of time running around with the retinues. So I don't have an awful lot of counts who are directly under my control. There is the odd 1 or 2 that I can't really assign to a duchy because we don't control the duchy, or at least we don't control the kingdom. Obviously we can't usurp the Kingdom of Wales because at this point the Kingdom of Wales hasn't been created. We need to take a few more duchies before we can do that. We could go to war with some of these and make them into tributaries, which is not something that we want to do. We have truce over there. What about this one here? You're actually a countess. We could make you a tributary. Again, that isn't going to help. I'm guessing we can't declare war on you either, other than... I wish actually we do have some claims on Cornwall, but for other people. So we could actually make a claim on Cornwall. The Commander of East Anglia. The Countess of Surrey. Who did I say you were again? The Commander of East Anglia. We could go ahead and do that claim. So if we win the war, their king will lose 100 prestige. He gains Osmond, who is this guy down here. He would gain the county of Cornwall, and he would gain the Petty Kingdom of Cornwall. So he would essentially become a duke. Now, I'm still his direct liege. No, I'm not his direct liege. He's the he would probably break free. Now, I don't think we want to press that claim. It's only going to cost us money anyway. Let's start moving in down here, because I can... Well, no, you're attacking the Welsh. You just carry on with that all day long. So yeah, it's a little bit of a waiting game at the moment. Is there anything else up here that we could potentially sort of go to war with? We could declare war and You know, there is the Kingdom of Pictland. We could try and declare a war against that. We probably will do at some point in the not too distant future. Not getting an awful lot of manpower here from Wenlock. This is mainly because it's got this new administration thing here. So we're getting minus 70% to levy reinforcements. That will go away in, you know, about, well, 10 years' time from when it starts. It's a little bit of a crappy province because it only has the single barony. I would probably like to give that away to somebody else. The question is, who do we give it away to? You know, it's part of... We could go ahead and give it to this guy. So he could have both of those, potentially. I don't really have too much of a problem with that. He's not all that strong. But there again, it is giving me some money, so I might as well hang on to it just for now. You're going to go across and deal with that. There's no point giving land away unless you need to give it away. We could still usurp Powys and grab this. We should probably do that. I mean, why not? We've got the money to do it. Yeah, so we can press the claim against Cornwall. We actually managed to catch them there. I wasn't expecting that. I thought they would have got away. We did take a few losses there. That's not terrible. So let's say we want to go and usurp the Petty Kingdom of Powys. Let's go ahead and do that. Costs us 100 gold. We can afford it. So we've usurped that. And now we can press de jure claim. So we now actually own the Petty Kingdom of Powys. And what are you there? The Duchy of Lancaster. So I should have the... Yeah, I've got the Duchy of Powys, which I don't really want to have. So let's get rid of Shrewsbury. Let's give it to a member of the family. Do we have anyone in the family who is unlanded? You're a duke. My nephew is heir to a county. You're an earl. And you're heir to the duchy. So we've got an earl. And we've got an heir to a county. Now you're very, very young. You're the earl of this random Scottish county up here. So let us go ahead and make you... We'll give you Shrewsbury. Because you can't just go ahead and give somebody... you can't just go ahead and give somebody a duchy title directly. They have to hold a county within it. Now I need to find you. Has he just suddenly become of age? Yeah, when was his birthday? 20th of August. Is that him? That's funny. Why does he show as a kid still in Find Characters then? That's strange. It is the same guy. It's just he's aged up now and it hasn't refreshed. This list doesn't always refresh. But if I go and type it again, let's just get rid of all of that and retype. Yeah, it's obviously not. He's showing up now because he's not. He is a ruler now. Interesting. Okay, well it's fine. You're the one that I wanted to give it to. So let's go ahead and we want to give you a granted title and we want to give you the Duchy of Powys. Include lower titles. Off you go. That puts us back below our domain limit again, which is fine. That doesn't matter. We won't have that title loss on succession anymore now because we have the actual. We hold the duchy. We can press ducal claims. We could actually go and try and grab this. In fact, what we could do is we could just offer vassalization. He's going to say no, but it's always worth asking. Always worth going around and just checking to people and just saying, you know, would you accept vassalization? Some of them will say yes. What about you? Probably not. No. Okay, we have a call to arms from Asturus. Well, we will we'll accept that. We're not really going to get involved. Asturus is getting wrecked by the Umayyad, but that's not really my concern, is it? So we'll just allow that to continue on. So nobody wants to become our vassal. What about you up there? You're not going to want to become a vassal, are you? No. So if we want to take any more land from people, we're really going to have to start kicking some arse, I think. You won't become a vassal because you are under him, so fine. Well, let's take some more land then. We can go ahead and we can actually form the Kingdom of Wales now. We can go ahead and do that. So do you know what? As we can, let's go ahead and do it. Kingdom of Wales, we can afford to do it. Cost us some gold and some piety. So, boom. So what we've got now is we are now the we're now the King of Wales. Now, Wales, what have we got here? Wales, England, Pictland. So Pictland is nothing really to do with us. Well, we do have some land that is de jure part of Pictland, so we don't have controls over their laws. England is agnatic, cognatic, elective. Wales is the same. So we want to vote for the same son, which is Offa. So let's go to Wales, and we want to, well, click on the right button for a start. Wales, nominate, we want Offa. And that should get rid of any title loss on succession problems. And now we can press more de jure claims because we can make claims over here. But what we can do now is offer vassalization. And in time, some of these might actually be willing to say yes because they are now de jure part of our realm. Now then, what are you still part of? You're Cornwall is always a strange one. Cornwall is part of Wales for some odd reason. Obviously in modern times it isn't, it's part of England. Still wouldn't be willing to offer vassalization. Probably don't need the claim on there either. I can probably just declare war now and claim it for myself. Yeah, I've got a de jure claim on there. So instead of using my Chancellor to deal with that, where do we need to send you? We need to send you to Huis because things aren't looking good down there. So let's go ahead and move our... You're not the greatest of Chancellor. You really don't like me, do you? You're about the best we can do right now, which is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and get you to improve diplomatic relations down there anyway. And then we can actually start doing some de jure claims. Obviously we're in another war that we don't really want to be in, but you know, we'll just allow that to continue on. So that's gotten rid of some raiders. Let's move you out of the way. So let's say we want to go and deal with Cornwall first. Let's go and declare war. We're going to get a de jure claim. So off we go. We are still paused. We don't really need to call our allies in. We are going to get our... now, which is the button? It's not control. We want this one. Hold control to avoid raising levies in hostile armies, which there isn't any. So we'll just raise all of the levies. Do we need you? We don't, but it'd be nice to have you. So let's once again get everybody. Get them all into Oxford, probably. And we need to get the retinue, which is you guys. And you're just going to go and march up to York just so that they're out the way and I don't have to worry about getting them killed. Cornwall's actually got quite a few men down there. I'll give them that. They've got a fairly sizable army. It's not going to be a patch on the army that I have, so they've got that problem. Actually got a hostile army down there that's slightly problematic. We can go ahead and get involved with that if we want to. Let's go ahead, make sure that we have some fairly decent leaders here. Don't think that I want to be leading this. Get some people who have some... People who have some decent martial score that aren't me, I think, is the key here. So we've still got some troops coming down. You guys are going to start by jumping in here and helping out with this fight. I don't even know who you guys are. I think you guys... Well, you're actually losing anyway, so let's not even worry about that. Let's get all you guys to form up down here. We'll, you don't have any leaders, but you are to... No, you're moving off because the Duke of Northumbria is going to stomp on your head. So, you guys move down here. And let's go ahead and get Cornwall. This has been a long time coming. This is what you start to do when you get people that won't accept vassalization. You have to just start picking on county by county and just taking stuff where you can. Just be reminded, actually, just managed to get them on the boats. One thing that I haven't done, which I really should do, is I should check the prisoners, because we probably have a few. There's also a known plot going on. Would you mind not backing that plot anymore? Threats, we have one who is the county of whoever the heck you are up there. Might be able to sort you out shortly. Intrigue, again, prisoners. We don't have anybody that we can ransom off, so we're not worried about it. So you don't particularly like us. You are my direct vassal. You are de jure part of Gwynedd. The Duchy of Gwynedd doesn't exist. You're my half-brother. Can we create the Duchy of Gwynedd? Yes, we can, assuming we have enough money, which we don't. So we'll wait until we have enough money. We'll create the Duchy of Gwynedd, and then we'll make him a vassal underneath him, and then he won't be our problem anymore. Fantastic. Yep, so he's no longer backing that plot. So now the plot is no longer being backed. We can go over here and ask him to end the plot. Good stuff. And we don't even owe money to the Jews. This has been quite a good playthrough. Okay, so that's that plot ended. Now remember, one thing that you can do in Intrigue is you can actually click this button here, the auto stop plots, which means your spy master will automatically ask people to stop plots. What they don't do is they don't ask the backers to stop backing the plot first, and that's an important thing, because if you ask a backer of a plot to stop plotting, I bet the message, we won't see it here now. Oh. Where is it? Is it going to be in the non-important messages? Nope, can't find it. Anyway, if you ask the backer of a plot to stop backing the plot, you will get an opinion. Well, you will get an opinion bonus with them. So it's always worth asking people to stop backing a plot before you ask the plot leader to stop the plot. So we've got more claims that we can press, and we'll start pressing these claims. We'd still like to vassalize first, because offering vassalization is better for us. It doesn't cost us any manpower. It doesn't usually cost us any money. Oh, more credible reports of a sighting of the Great White Stag in the province of Lincoln. Yeah, I bet it isn't there. One thing I haven't done for a while is move my chaplain around. Let's go and have a quick look and see how we are doing with our chaplain vassals. Is there any of them not paying us? No, you're not paying us any money either. Well, you are, but you just really don't like us. The bishop of that place up there. We could do that. Where's the chaplain? You are going to move up there and see if you can get him to pay us some taxes, because we do like money. So they've got a bit of an army stomping around up here. He's not really going to be a problem. We're going to come down. Oh, we're going to bring the retinue down here and start trying to scare these guys off if we can. He didn't even get enough men to siege anything, so we really don't have to worry about that. A lot of Vikings down here. This time it will not escape me, but it probably will. Did actually catch them. We don't have leaders there, unfortunately, but we should be significantly stronger than them anyway. 62% war score. We'll have to carry on and continue sieging that out. We've won that victory. Once again, lose 20 prestige. We just cannot find that white stag, can we? We are really terrible at it. Let's go ahead and see if we can get rid of you. He's actually managed to engage an army down there. Not too sure who that belongs to, but we have gone and joined in. There we go. And as you have this little army around here, which can't do anything, but it is annoying, and we will go and try and stomp on it. Siege of Bodmin's going quite well. We're actually making some headway down there. Still only at 62%. We didn't actually manage to catch you guys. Ah, caught you this time though. Ah, there we go. You're already improving opinion. We're at 100% with the war. So let us go ahead and offer peace. And there we go. We have instantly grabbed that province down there. You can go back to Leicester. The rest of the levies can be disbanded. So, why do we have a title loss on succession? The County of Cornwall. The County of Cornwall would be lost in the event of our death. It is ours to begin with. It would go to our heir, which seems to make sense. Now, what does this belong to? It is the County of Cornwall is de jure part of the Duchy of Cornwall. What are we currently holding? We are not holding the Duchy of Cornwall. Who holds the Duchy of Cornwall then? Who is the Duke of Cornwall? Is there a Duke of Cornwall? What am I doing? What am I clicking on? What's happening? Cornwall. The Duchy of Cornwall. No character. So we'd have to create the Duchy of Cornwall. We could afford to do that. I'm not over my domain limit. Must have another family member we can give that to. Let's go ahead and create the Duchy of Cornwall. And we will... we control one of these provinces, so we'll give that away to a family member again. So we want to find male members of the family who are unlanded. The Marshal of Essex down there. Now, you are heir to the Duchy of Essex. You're heir to a county. You're very, very young, but I think we could do that for you. So let's go ahead and grant you a landed title. We are going to give you the County of Cornwall and include the lower titles. And then we are going to go and grant you the Duchy of Cornwall. There we go. So I don't have to worry about that now. That won't leave the realm anymore. We can press ducal claims, open council positions for a marshal. Don't know what happened to the other guy. The Duke of Kent. You're my nephew. You've got good martial skill. You can definitely join, son. Research military tech. You can do that for a while. Everybody else is being kept fairly busy. Speaking of fairly busy, we've got Vikings again. We need to go and deal with them. And potential chance of getting some military tech. Let's just make sure that we've got people leading this. Well, we don't actually need anyone on this flank because it doesn't have a. It doesn't have anyone in it. So let's make sure we've got someone leading that flank. But that's pretty much all we can do on this video, so I'm going to end it there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. If you are, remember to give the video a like, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you'd like to help support me and the channel, I have a completely optional Patreon account, and you can find the link to that in the description below the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.